Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 11 Week 4 Day 3. So of course today, and definitely going to be the first thing that we're going to be poking at, we got ourselves the Talk Like a Pirate Day pet. For whatever reason on the other website it was originally showing as the Elemental pet, that one little slug thingy. However, of course, we are getting the standard holiday Talk Like a Pirate Day pet. Talk Like a Pirate Day was this Monday. However, the actual pet is today, so we'll definitely need to make sure to go get that. We've also gotten more news on next patch, and that is that the one for this month got delayed. It basically got moved over to November. So when they're going to be doing the anniversary patch is also when they're going to be doing the Broken Spire rework. So even though it was planned to try to be yesterday, it has now gotten moved all the way to November, which is kind of funny because that means it might be coming out for our birthday, because our birthday is actually early November, so that's kind of funny. But yeah, unfortunately, that is quite the delay. Though we do know more information, I guess, slightly on the one calling for Halloween, as it does seem to be an actual, full update. The Lost Souls of Carmina, a Halloween event. Does look like it might be a little bit fleshed out, so we'll exactly have to wait and see exactly what that is, as it is getting a whole version number, so we'll have to wait and see. But unfortunately, that means there is no patch for the month of September for Gems of War. Yeah, there's just nothing. There was planned to be one, but it did indeed get delayed to basically November now, combined with the anniversary, whatever they're doing for the anniversary. Anyways, let's go get this pet. So let's go and fight here. Yeah, sure, we'll just run with this team. Seems fine. Also, hello everyone! Good old Phoenicia. I've been starting to replace them all with Magma Dragon, but I still like myself the Writhing Staff. It's good for some situations. It really depends what exact team you're up against, particularly when they have those 25% revives. Also, hello Andrew, hello Barbara, hello Gimli, hello Sushi Ninja, hello Bill Warhammer, hello Clipbomb, hello Isabel, hello Mark Joey, hello Clipbomb, hello Chad, hello Lester, hello Lisa, hello everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'll take that over. Get our explosion. And just wipe it out. As is per usual, just insta-wipe the first few, and then deal with the annoying last few, and then we get our pets. Eventually, we'll have something strong enough to just one-cast this place. Maybe not the very last battle, but at least most of it. What faction is Writhing Staff from? Writhing Staff is from... I want to say Sea of Sorrows. It sounds correct. Though I actually completely forget. It says Merlantis, so yeah, Sea of Sorrows sounds correct. I'm pretty sure it's Sea of Sorrows. It seems like a weird one, but yeah, it is Sea of Sorrows. It doesn't seem like one that should be Sea of Sorrows, but it is. As hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Tyrion. Welcome, welcome. Oh, did I skip over Tyrion? My bad. Also, thank you for everything earlier. Greatly appreciated. As hello, Debbie. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, earlier today, we finally got to play Words Can Kill. It's coming out in a week. It's quite a bit of fun. I've been hyped for that game for a while. We actually got to play it early. It's pretty fun. Pretty much what I was expecting it to be, which is good. Definitely help us get better at words. Because I've been needing it. I've been definitely neglecting on writing lately. I need to get back in the habit of it. There was one point where I used to write for at least an hour every day. Now it has been forever since I've bothered writing much at all, let alone an hour a day. I used to be a lot more diligent on it in the past. Not so much lately. What do we need here? I'll take that one over. See if we can get a convert. I do not have anything for that. Take a blue and hope to get the... well, we actually did get it, though we didn't get enough Cascade to make it work. But we did indeed get some of it. So hello, Draco! Welcome, welcome. What's my thoughts on Scarlet and Violet? Oh, I'm pretty hyped for the next Pokemon game. If it has Overworld Shinies, the movement system of Pokemon Legends Arceus, and marks, there's literally endless grinding that I will be doing. Because we did pretty much living shiny decks for Legends Arceus. At least realistically complete. There's still a few Rift ones we're missing here and there. We tried for it the other day. We left with an Alpha, but no shiny. But yeah, as long as they have those three things, like overworld shinies, the movement system, and marks on the Pokemon. Because that makes the shinies more unique, which is something Legends Arceus was specifically missing. It's gonna be such a good combination. Alright, let's go get the Pirate Pet upgraded. And you know what we gotta go do. We gotta definitely go equip the Pirate Pet. Good old little ship. We even have an outfit that matches it, so definitely gotta go for it. Where on earth is this? I probably should have double checked this name before I left that menu. I'm sure there's an easier way to find it. This is good upgradable. His thoughts on Scarlet and Violet is that Lechonk looks tasty. Do not eat the Lechonk. I really like the designs for the Legends. Most of the other designs have been kind of average to me, but the two Legends are really well designed. Though most of the Pokemon have been pretty average. I felt the same way about Sword and Shield too. Like other than Corviknight, I didn't really like most of the designs. Let me go grab the gems. Oh yeah, let me go change our outfit. Wait, I went over there to upgrade it and then completely forgot to equip it. Fail. What was it called again? Oh no. Wait, does typing and talk like a pirate day bring it up? Talk. No. It has to be Blackhawk, right? There's no way it's not Blackhawk. It's not Blackhawk. How could you? Wait, where on earth is this pet from? Gosh, I meant to go equip it and then completely forgot. Go to games, go to here. Oh, it's from Merlantis, isn't it? That would make sense as well. Let's go Tiny Roger. Go to troops, go to pets, go to Tiny Roger. Clear. Tiny Roger. Oh, it's from Broken... Wait, what? Why on earth is it from Broken Spire? I'm very confused, but sure. We'll roll with it. We'll roll with that. Where's the pirate outfit? It's literally called pirate armor. Let's see. So do we have the wrong armor bonus? That'd be funny if we ever did. I don't think I've ever accidentally incorrectly changed it. It's bound to happen at some point. There we go. I like that. I don't even need the Barret or anything. We're just good with that. It just matches already. There we go. Anyways, none of the news. Let's go grab our gems. Definitely need to go get those for today. As per usual. Then we need to go test dungeons and see if we can finally get a perfect. If we do, we'll be able to go over tomorrow night. If not, we'll have to wait till Friday for our next egg. But yeah, that'd be fun if we can get another egg tomorrow. Shout out to the devs for releasing a birthday pet for you. True. That's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. But yeah, I believe they've actually done one for every Talk Like a Pirate day. I don't think there's been a single one where they haven't. Like, there's some holidays where they did it some years and not some other years. But I'm pretty sure that's one of them that, oddly enough, they've done literally every year. Bit of a weird one to be so consistent on, but they have. Also, one other one that was... Oh, wait, I just realized. Did that get moved? Oh, no, I'm on a different thing. Wait, what am I even highlighting right now on the interface? Something got moved. I'm not sure what. Whatever it is now realigned. What am I even selecting right now in my interface? I know you guys can't see anything different. But I'm selecting something that shouldn't be selected. Oh, it's the video capture device thingy. I see what that is. Okay, that's fine. We'll deal with that later. I really need to lock that in place. I really need to go through my entire, like, back end on this stream. And, like, delete, like, half of it. Because it just keeps getting clunkier and clunkier by the month. And while it doesn't look any different, really, on the front end, gosh, does it keep getting messier on the back end. Have I found any logic for dungeons? Not that I'm aware of. I just click 3 buttons and hope it works. It didn't work. And by 3 buttons, I mean immediately find a trap within 1 click. Or 2 traps within 2 clicks. Oh, well then. Anyways. Let's go do our battles. What do you expect? It was obviously going to happen. Did you expect us to perfect today? Out of our, like, 20-30 streak of no perfects? But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, we have enough Dragonite to get the Dragon Friday. Unless we get a perfect tomorrow. Which if that was to miraculously happen somehow, we would cover it tomorrow night. Otherwise, realistically covering it Friday night. See what our dragon is. Assuming it's even a new one. There's a chance we get a repeat. We haven't gotten a repeat yet, though it is, of course, very possible it happens. It's basically a 50-50 at this point. That'd be funny if we didn't get a single perfect but never re-rolled the same dragon. Which, oddly enough, is better than perfecting like every third day. Because even if you perfect every third day, but you've rolled some similar dragons, you would technically have worse luck than someone who never perfected, but got a unique dragon every time. That is very rare to happen, but it's not impossible. I should have taken that bottom brown first, though. I guess it worked out, didn't it? There we go. You expected me to get a perfect on Monday? Unfortunate. Nope. Let's see. Let me double check the Dragonite. But last I recall, we only need like 100 something more. Let me double check. We need a total of... Oh, wait. Hold up. Maybe we're not getting one on Friday. Never mind. It's actually going to be on Saturday. Because I need 3 more, which would be 180, which would bring us to 510. Yeah, we need 3 more. And that would be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So yeah, never mind. Sorry, Saturday. It'll be Friday if we get a perfect within the next 2 days. Otherwise, it'll be Saturday that we get the next dragon. Like I said, I thought we were a little further away. Well, who knows? Maybe we'll perfect and get it Friday. I would sure hope so. We still do not have that achievement. This one right here. It always taunts us with so close as well. Yet we are just as far away from the very first day. Anyways. 6969. Gosh. It's as bad as chat. Anyways. Let's go and I guess finish out the ward event. And by finish I mean help the guild. Because I don't believe this finishes it. But it's probably the last day we need to bother doing the battles. We did have a few people in the guild farming a decent amount. And yeah, we're already on the final tier. Also for the feeling hot title at the end. We did technically get another badge. I guess we could use it. It's better than 4 magic. There we go. I don't think we need 20% mana start based on the team that we're using. We'll double check once we get there. So all these are almost equally bad, except Lava Troll is actually slightly better. Yeah, I don't need 20% mana start. No. Like, we do get some bonus from it, but not a lot. I'd rather have the 4 magic. Have worse luck, but more gems, yeah. Oh, yeah, it does require more gems, but... Oh, no, it's not that many gems. Like, it adds up. But there's a lot of ways to farm gems, so it doesn't really feel like our stack's going down. Plus, I cut the cost of some areas within the game so that we'd have more gems for it, specifically. Yeah, hello, Supernova. Hello, Barbara. Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. Oh, we got our Splosion. I mean, by Splosion, I mean AoE. Actually, that's the only... Wait, is that the only thing on my team that doesn't explode? Kind of. Like, if Furnace explodes, Ogress explodes. This creates a bunch of mana. Which isn't quite exploding, but you know, it's doing something. You're the only one who kind of does nothing but Storm. But you help everyone else do more. So he has that going for him. Like, he himself doesn't do the explode. But he helps the other people do their thing better. Which is still helpful. Yes, it'd be very bad if you got 20 straight copies of a dragon. That is really absurdly unlucky, though, to ever occur. I think on average you can expect like 12 to 15 or so. Though it can be less, it can be more. We're currently at 3. So we're ahead of the curve. Obviously it could take as little as 6. Take as many as like 30 something. Theoretically it could take infinite, but you know, statistically it's not going to take that long, but you never know. Oh, 1 HP. I was going to say you better die. Am I buying my writs? No. I was for some time, and then I kind of stopped. If I was to ever buy it, I would definitely buy it on the cheaper one right here. But, I don't know. I don't feel like it's worth it. You're paying 1 gem per writ, which means if you're doing it for Imperial, you're paying 1,000 gems for an Imperial. There's so many other things to use gems on now that I don't feel like it's necessarily worth it these days. There was a point in the game where I felt like it was kind of worth it. So I'd say in the current state of the game, I don't believe they're worth it anymore. At this exact moment in time. Unless you were like really desperate for a few more Imperials. But these days, it's more so the deep books that are blocking more than the Imperial. Like right now, there isn't really even an Imperial deficiency anymore. It's just a gigantic deep book deficiency. And they've added a few more ways to kind of get them, like the journey events and stuff like that. But they're so rare when they pop up. Like they barely ever happen. Also, why did I do that? I already had the win condition. I forgot that it was a lower durability fight. Alright, we should be getting a Valraven here. I don't think this is the last fight. Yep, there it is. I was going to say, the Valraven should be any second now. But yeah, Dragonite definitely is a bit of a higher expense that makes you not spend gems on as many things. Because 300 gems per day, and that definitely starts adding up. Like, it's definitely very doable. But it definitely makes you spend less gems on other things. Until we have all the gem dragon eggs. And even then, we still need it for the weapons, then we need it for the boss itself. And then even once we get one, we might want a second one. It's very unlikely 2 of them would be viable for a team. But it would be funny. It's definitely doable. I'm still kind of surprised they haven't added more mythics for power orbs, though. And by mythics, I mean boss rarity troops. I still don't understand why they added a 1% chance to get them from orbs. Yet to this day, I've still never added another thing to use them on since then. Like, they've added another boss troop technically every single year since then. But none of them have actually cost power orbs. They've cost other resources. Which defeated the point of making power orbs more common to begin with. Yeah, we're out of battles. Exactly at 2,150. And Guild will hopefully get the rest, and if not, we'll help them a little bit more as well tomorrow. Anyways, that's that. Alright, let's go and hand out a redeem code. And then I think we're on to the token grind. And of course, we've been, as of last week, we finally got every single kingdom to level 16. So we can start doing 20% chasing now. We can go around from kingdom to kingdom doing the 20% additional bonus that you end up getting. So we can bring this all the way to 12 and get 20% extra shards on top of the 10% shards, which do fully stack with each other as well. But anyways, let me go get you guys the code. Let me go to the code section. Grab you guys one right over here. And there it is. There's the redeem code used on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Actually, I might as well just do it on stream again. Let's see. It just kind of works out that way, doesn't it? Let's see, if we just grab it over here, go to gemsofwar.com, grab the code from chat, copy, go to redeem code section, put in your invite code that can be found in the bottom right, or sorry, bottom left of settings, put in an invite code that's found in chats, and then we get the normal loot as always, which I'm in a battle, so I can't actually go look at, but it's 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy everyone, and only usable on PC mobile version of the game. And as per usual, definitely feel free to leave a like on a stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. And there's our mail triggering the thing. And there we go. Good old redeem codes. And another gem key for the Mythic next month. Which, actually, what is the Mythic next month? Let me go take a peek at it. Let's see. What is this gem key even going to be used for? So, next month, we have ourselves the Mythic of something. Let me go look at it. Peekity peek. Let's see. Should be this one, right? Yes. Whatever you do. You're Mythic, right? Wait, no, you're ultra rare. Where's the Mythic? Epic Mythic. There it is. Ooh, interesting trooper. I haven't actually seen this thing yet. Let me go take a look at it. Okay, so we got a Scorpio. Hey, they're adding Scorpio. Wait, it's not November, though. It's October. Wait, they're doing it the wrong month. Yeah, that's my birth month one. Oh, I hope my Mythic is good. Let's see. This is the one for our birth month. It is a Beast Fae. Typing's kind of meh. It's from Drifting Sands. Location is kind of meh. It's a blue, green, brown, so it's competing with like Iron Gut and stuff. Deal magic times 2 plus 3 true damage to an enemy. Wait, that's a lot of damage. That's like Megavore damage. Inflict poison and stacks of bleed. 3 stacks of bleed on them. But they're already going to be dead. And if they are already poisoned, there's a 50% chance to kill them. So you have a way to one-shot combined with a chance to one-shot? That's a weird combination. 30% score reduction, little poison. Gain 4 attack to all green allies. Yeah, it's pretty bad. That's unfortunate. Like, it has a redundant ability where it's trying to one-shot something while having an additional chance to one-shot something. While having additional things that stack onto the thing that's trying to one-shot. Like, whatever it's hitting is dead. It's so absurdly going to die. But even if it consistently killed one thing at a time, 100% of the time, like, it's still not worth using. This could be a 100% chance to kill and it still wouldn't be worth using. Like, that could literally just be its ability. Like, 100% chance to kill whatever it targets every single time. And it still wouldn't be worth it. And that's basically what its ability says in more words, but it's not 100%. So it's not worth using. Because even at 100%, it wouldn't be worth using. Like, you might as well just use Megavore at that point. Like, there's literally no reason you would use that over Megavore. And Megavore's already barely used. Because it has the same issue that that troop has. Except less so, because it's actually usable because of armor tier and everything. And also the insta-kill that it has on extra turn. But yeah, it's basically just way weaker Megavore. Is what that Mythic is. So that's unfortunate. Also, why is it coming out next month? Next month's October. Its magic is pretty low. Well, doesn't it get more from the level up thingy? It shouldn't be that low. Because you have to keep in mind all the kingdom bonuses and everything too. So you're getting a lot from that. Because whatever it says on that screen isn't exactly what it's getting. Oh, never mind. It doesn't even have the breakdown here. But yeah, this stat is very misleading because that's not all the magic that it's getting. Because you're getting magic from a lot of other things. Oh yeah, it actually does bleed over into October, doesn't it? I forgot. It's like October to like November something. I always know it as just November. But technically it's October to November something. Actually, what is the full range date for it? Wait, what is the first... Let's go look it up. I actually forgot. Because I know it as November. But technically it does start in October. Scorpio duration. Or, I don't know, what would you call it? Oh yeah, so October 24th to November 21st. I just always knew it as a November thing, but yeah, technically it's that range. Okay, so I guess that makes sense. I always knew it as like a November thing, because most of those dates fall in November. Like 75 to 80% of those dates are November. But theoretically it does start in October, doesn't it? So that makes sense. That checks out. Better shave everything off before no shave November. I already never shave. I shave like 2 to 3 times a year. Mostly when it's too long. I have 2 hairstyles, on and off. Those are my hairstyles these days. With the only thing in between being the growth. But on and off are my only 2 styles. Currently it is on. I would like a purple, please. Pretty average chest. Come on, give us at least one good chest tonight. We got like a double, or technically triple annual the other night. 3 annuals total, 2 in 1 single drop. Actually, no, didn't we get double? Because we got one in it 2 times and then one in it. Or, you know, we got a double in it 2 times, but then a double just naturally. And then the other night we got a Nisha. And tonight so far nothing, but still young. Plenty of time to find stuff here. Because there isn't really anything else to grind this week. Of course, the hope was, you know, we'd have Broken Spire stuff, but that got delayed, unfortunately. And all the way to November, too. How on earth did they have to delay it that long? Because we're even getting a patch next month. And instead of putting it there, it just got delayed all the way to November. It got, like, super delayed. I almost did it. I almost did it. Just hovering over it. I don't always think that thing has score reduction. It doesn't even look like it has score reduction. Yeah, I definitely think so sometimes. I guess because it looks so thick. The fur protects it. It's just winter fur, though. I guess it's very flammable. Hello, German. Hello, gosh, how do you say that? Australian. And then there's a J. Is it Australian J? Maybe that's why it's making me incapable of pronouncing it. But welcome! You're starting Stardew Valley soon? Nice. It was a fun game. It was very fun. I have not played it in a very long time. It has been so long since I played it. Multiplayer didn't exist when I first played it. It was only on PC when I first played it. That is how long it has been since I have played Stardew Valley. It's a pretty good game, though. I really miss those Harvest Moon style games. Nowadays, they start making like 1 billion of them, a bunch of them. Especially after Stardew Valley took off. It was one of those genres that was like non-existent for a while. Then Stardew Valley took off, and then it's like, oh, let's everyone go make one. You know, there's like 1 billion of them these days. We definitely need to stream, once we get it working, some of the original Harvest Moon games. Because they're really chill. And also what ended up influencing Stardew Valley. Because Stardew Valley was basically made, like, based around them. Like, the premise was, like, Harvest Moon, let's make my own, essentially. What Stardew Valley ended up starting as. Omega Strikers. Why does that sound like a soccer game? Omega Strikers. It's either a shooter or... It's either a fighting game, a shooting game, or a soccer game. And I have no clue which. It also definitely sounds like a battle royale. Let's see. It's like Windjammers, but free. I'm not quite sure what Windjammers are. Do I think Skady is cute? Not really. It's too weak. It's too weak and frail and useless to be cute. I almost forget Skady even exists sometimes. It exists to be Perpetual Blue Storm and no other reason. Like, that is its purpose. Its only purpose. And it doesn't even do it that well. Like, I prefer the art for Queen Mab, the thing that she summons, more than her herself. Plus, Queen Mab was actually meta at one point, whereas Skady has always been useless. Skady has never not been useless, and that's you just really want Perpetual Blue Storm for some reason. And even then, it doesn't really have synergy with Corsair class. Speaking of skating, goodbye. I like how we target her immediately. I was just targeting the weakest thing on the team. And it navigated straight to her. Hey, we got an Anu, nice. And an Urania. And an upgrade on the Urania. Perfect. Right, we're out of here. Where's the next 20%? Divinian Fields, it is. Luckily, most of them are at Explore 12 now. Also, hello, Lestat! Welcome, welcome. Oh, we're probably doing Fall Guys again tomorrow as far as teaming up with people. Because they got a really good show in right now. It's the Extreme Squads, where you could just get, like, infinite crowns for your entire squad. So I figured we'd farm it a little bit tomorrow. It's also the weekly reset day. Probably just stream it for a few hours around noon. Also, why on earth is there a reset on Thursday? I have never played a game other than Fall Guys that has a reset day in such a weird spot. Like, because normally weekly resets are on, you know, like Friday, Monday, Sunday kind of days. But for whatever reason, there's this on Thursday. Like, ultra early Thursday. Like, I don't even think any time zone is considered Friday. It is that early on a Thursday. Are we doing Pokemon stuff off stream or stream soon? Oh, we did the other day when we were doing Legends Arceus. As far as non-Legends Arceus stuff, I don't know, we could at some point. I've just been grinding it here and there when I have some free time. Mostly just some stuff for next gen. No real particular targets, just kind of general farming. Oh, you meant the ones that you traded? Oh yeah, I'm getting the ribbons for those. I was primarily going to do it off stream. But I don't know, we can do some of it on stream. I'm not sure when. I guess tomorrow we're probably doing Fall Guys. Friday, probably no midday stream, though. Who knows, maybe we'll do a little bit of Pokemon. And then this weekend I was probably going to do Words Can Kill again. Probably on both days. Definitely on one though, too. Possibly both, though. Because that'd be funny if we 100% the game before it even launches. Which might happen, we'll see. If nothing else, that'd make it easy to cover guides for if we actually, like, completely finish the game before it even launched. Oh, wait. What? I took it for 20% and it still has 20%. I've noticed that sometimes. I'm not sure what causes that. But sometimes you'll go do the 20% for a kingdom and then it still has 20%. Has anyone seen that before? I'm not sure if it's just a random roll that re-rolls it to the same kingdom or what. Because I don't think it checks to see what kingdom it already was, so it can re-roll directly into the kingdom you already were at. Because I have seen that a couple times. But I think that's the first time since we've been chasing 20% again that it has happened. But I believe the main thing that causes that is it does not check to see if the kingdom you were already at was the previous kingdom. So you could do a 20% and then the 20% moves to the exact same kingdom that you were just doing. Yeah, it's very rare, but it does happen. Especially now that we have even more kingdoms than compared to back then. But yeah, it just calls from it re-rolling into the same kingdom. Which is kind of funny, because there's no check for it to, like, not do the one you were already at. Which, if anything, that's almost a good thing. Because then you don't even have to move and you still get the bonus. That's all the benefit of 20% chasing without having to chase. Unfortunately, it's like a 1 in 36 chance, so it barely ever happens. Yeah, 1 in 35 chance. I forgot, it's particularly one less. Oh, actually, it's even less than that. Because you have to keep in mind a few that are already in play, so it's like a 1 in 33 chance or something. I think it was as low as a 1 in 30 when it was first introduced. But, yeah, it's like a 1 in 33 these days. Because you have to take the number of kingdoms that have a guaranteed. Subtract that from the number of kingdoms there are, and that's the chance. Yeah, it should be a 1 in 33 then. Because it can't roll into one that already has 20%. But it can roll into the same kingdom again. But you know what? I'm just gonna take a skull. You're getting Despero on your Brown Day team and you're using your Cockatrice. Honestly, Cockatrice is kind of insane. It's a really good option early on in the game. Like, it's still usable later on as well. But the main benefit of Cockatrice is it has Entangle and Mana Drain. Which means, in theory, if the thing that you target has no immunities, or at least no immunities to those two things, you will be able to disable everything that could possibly do damage. Because if they're entangled, they can't do skulls, and if they have no mana, they can't cast. And it feeds back into itself. So it has potential to just disable out an entire team. It's situationally useful. I feel like later in the game there becomes better options. But I know on a lot of our new player accounts, we use Cockatrice very early on. Because it feeds really well into Mang. And it already has the +1 yellow it has as well. So you don't even need to give it a banner. It just has it attached to itself. Because if you're doing like Mang, Cockatrice, something, it's blocked on brown, but it's not blocked on yellow. So with the +1 natural yellow it has, you could 2-turn it to full mana. Or 3-turn if unlucky. So much of that one troop. Whenever I see it, I'm scared of like an infinite loop, and then I realize, oh yeah, it's just the AI. They're not going to do anything. But those player teams are definitely really scary with it. Obviously, they're both still AI, but you know what I mean. An actual structure team that has this thing on it is so insane, Centurion. I'm actually surprised it never got a nerf. But I guess it kind of makes sense. Like, on paper, it's broken beyond belief. But in practice, it's only very, very, very strong. Because the premise on paper is way stronger than it actually is, even though it's still really good. Because it's basically infinite mana. But his big downside is its skull issue. Because you're constantly having to create skulls that don't give you mana that you then have to convert into mana. Which when it works perfectly, it's infinite mana. When it doesn't, you're basically just creating a bunch of skulls for the enemy. Oh, you have immune, don't you? That's slightly problematic, isn't it? Wow, we actually missed. Speaking about creating skulls for the enemy. There it goes. Ooh, we got a Nisha. Nice. That's exactly what we're looking for. We got a medal, too. How many Nisha medals are we up to? That's another medal. Oh, it looks so glorious. How many are we at these days? 10? We have enough to upgrade almost 2 Mythics. One more Nisha and we can upgrade 2 Mythics. Because 3 Anu for one, 3 Anu for the other, 5 Nisha for one, 5 Nisha for the other. I have 2 Nishas equipped, so I would need 1 more Nisha. Because we actually have 12. I will eventually click on one that doesn't have Nisha. We have 12. So, yeah, we just need another 9 tokens. And we could technically upgrade 2 legends. I mean, 2 Mythics, I mean. Now we just need to figure out what 2 Mythics are worth upgrading. Because I don't even know these days. I've kind of been waiting for something so meta that we just go for it. I know one of the things I'm probably doing it for is one of the 2 dragons. I mean, why did I say 2? I mean the 1 dragon. The 6-colored one. I am definitely considering upgrading it once we have it. Obviously, it's going to be a while. We're talking months. But once we finally get the 6-colored dragon, I believe that is my next target. Unless something insane's coming out mythic-wise between then. But it will likely be my next target for maxing out. Who knows, maybe we'll finally go do Zugoff. Like, Zugoff's a weird one. It gains very little benefit from being maxed, but you use it so often that it justifies using it. Usually gets barely anything. Like, he even gets magic that does absolutely nothing on him. However, the fact that you just use him so much makes it slightly better value. Not because the stats that you're getting are good, but because he's used so often that literally any stats is better than nothing. It's one of those weird situations that you're not upgrading it because it's a good bonus. You're upgrading it because you're using it so much that any bonus is a good bonus. Yeah, he gains almost nothing. Like, I think it's like a few attack, like 2 or 3 HP, some armor or something. Like, I'll go show the page real quick. It gets almost nothing for being upgraded. But it's still more than nothing. Let's see. But yeah, if you upgrade Zugoff, you get a total of... Oh yeah, it's just 4 attack. You literally only get 4 attack. I thought it was some durability too. Yeah, the only thing you get on Zugoff when you fully max him is 4 attack. However, that's 4 attack more than you had before. Obviously, you get 4 magic too, but he doesn't use magic. But yeah, you get 4 attack for maxing him. And that's the whole list of what you get. And a cool little gold medal, I guess. I guess you could do it for the flex on your Zugoff as well. Because I guess you can kind of consider that as, like, you know, a shiny foil card or something. When you have it, like, gold medaled. Because it'll look like this, except Zugoff. Because now that I think of it, I don't have any of those boss border troops with that little border on it. Or the little gold icon. And Hero can currently never have it. There's no way to get an equivalence on Hero. Who knows, maybe we'll add it in the future. But currently it isn't possible for Hero to have such a thing. Has Zol Gold. I know, I've seen quite a few of them in Guild War before. Like, anyone who's doing, like, a double Empower into Zugoff build I've seen it, maybe not like that often, but you know, it comes up occasionally. Someone with a max Zugoff or a silver Zugoff. Oh, why did I do that? We already had the win condition. You did a Zugoff flex on your 4x Zugoff team. That's kind of funny. 4 Zugoffs with a gold medal. That is kind of funny. You've seen gold Zugoffs in PvP? Yeah, I have as well. They're rare, but they're around. They're definitely around. Honestly, my next 2 targets, if nothing good comes out anytime soon, is probably Scourge of Honor. Ooh, a Mimic. But Scourge of Honor and that one 6-color dragon. Though first we have to test the 6-color dragon. It might not even be that broken. Because there's a lot of things that are bad about a 6-color dragon, except I'll show you a 6-color dragon that is considered a boss troop. Because it still suffers from the AoE syndrome that like all dragons kind of fail from these days. While also being hard countered because it's a boss. Oh, double Anu! Gosh, we've been doing good on double Anus lately. I'm gonna update my Mimic counter. First I need to find my Mimic counter. Oh, let's see. Mimic counter, come out of hiding. I know you're in here. Found it. There we go, 107. I've been finding a good handful of Mimics. Actually, didn't we find a double Anu on the previous one as well? Is that a double Anu? That's our 3rd double Anu this week. One of them was natural, 2 of them was from 2x chess. Oh, there we go. Anyways, any 20%? How about KZL? You're getting a Mimic chess costume for Halloween? That sounds like a lot of fun. Actually, that'd be a fun way to hand out candy. Is if you dressed as a Mimic chess. And that's how you distribute the candy. Pretty sure someone has done that before. People around my area don't really trick-or-treat, though. I feel like in recent years that has definitely happened a lot less. Obviously, initially because of COVID. But I don't know, do people really trick-or-treat much these days? Because I know obviously people stopped when COVID happened. But has it really bothered to pick up? Because it's one of those things I feel like hasn't since COVID. At least in my area, anyways. Because I can't remember, like, anyone really going around last Halloween. Back in 2021. And obviously no one was doing it in 2020. I'll take all your little potions, thank you. Unfortunately, we don't really have a win condition here, do we? There we go. Come on, get the mana already. There you go. just realized we're not going to get a chest this cycle, are we? This is that like 1 in 10, 1 in 11 battles where you don't get a chest. Which is unfortunate, because it feels like you're going to get one every single time, and then you hit a wall, it's like, oh, I don't get one here. Because it feels so weird when you're doing, like you kind of expect it when you're doing stationary Explore 12. It's like, oh yeah, we're going to have plenty that aren't going to be a chest. But when you're doing this method, like even right now, it looks like we might not have gotten one, and we still got one. But you kind of just expect to always get one. And when you don't, it's like, wait, where's, like, I gypped a chest. Give me my chests. There's currently no way to get exactly 100 or over 100. Which means you're always eventually going to not get a chest at some point. Like, you'll be able to chain a lot of them while still getting chests. It eventually hits a wall. Like, right here, I don't believe we can get enough. Actually, 97 might be our absolute highest roll. So I might be able to exactly zero up, but it's probably going to move to, like, 99 or something. Alright, so those two I'm going to keep exactly there. I need to find where the other one is. Oh no, Grashnock. That's bad. These other two are currently over top of a good Explore 1 Kingdom. We're just going to have to keep chasing this one. That Grashnock's annoying because there's a troop that has 100% revive here. Hopefully we won't see it. But to have to build to go out of your way to counter it just isn't worth it, so you just have to hope you don't find it. And hopefully we won't find it. Let her hit it first with the Zugoff, and we'll just kill it that way. It's one way to kind of deal with it. How about dressing up as a nut on Halloween? No. Gosh, the last time I've even bothered to dress up on Halloween, it's been quite some time. Big issue with Halloween 2 is it's so close to my birthday that I never feel like celebrating it. Or it kind of gets combined with my birthday celebration. I wonder how people who have a holiday like really close to Christmas do it. Like imagine if your day fell like, your birthday fell like exactly on Christmas Day. Or something similar. Like you'd basically treat it as one holiday. Instead of as two. These are just so close together. Actually, what mine is really close to is Election Day. Which reminds me, it's election year this year, isn't it? I'm not voting. Honestly, after following politics for a couple years, I never want anything to ever do with it again. Good luck, whoever's trying to win. Oh, what do we need here? We need explosion. Wait, how do we still get enough shards, gosh? Okay, this time it's literally impossible for us to get enough shards. Even the highest high roll will not give us enough. Another double Arania, nice. No little badge upgrade. Oh, I just minimized the whole game, come back. Okay, let's go to Bright Far. Oh no, why did I say Bright Forest? I mean Blighted Lands. This place is annoying, it has a lot of revive mechanics. As well as Inferno King with infinite revives if it gets lucky enough. Someone had his birthday on Halloween. I guess you would technically dress up for the birthday party, wouldn't you? I guess that'd be a kind of interesting premise if it's exactly on Halloween. I just feel like the issue with that is if you're ever having a birthday party, it's almost always going to be like slightly Halloween themed rather than just like a, you know, a normal birthday party. Like, I feel like anyone who has a birthday exactly on Halloween will always have a themed birthday of some kind. Like, it's never just going to be like simply a birthday party. Like, just the day that it falls on will always make it seem themed. At least in theory, anyways. A real life friend, what are those? I do feel like people don't meet up as much these days. I know initially it was because of COVID and everything. I mean, just in general. I guess it has to do with a combination of, like, gas prices, cost of travel. Well, I guess those are the same category. Recent events, stuff like that. Especially if you don't know anyone from work. Oh, I did not want to do that one again. Let's see. Diction Tang. Oh, it's already almost finished. Perfect. A life-size themed TARDIS for a Doctor Who themed party. Nice. Yeah, that'd be kind of weird if your birthday was on a leap year. How exactly would that work? It must be a very awkward cycle. I guess realistically you would either celebrate it February 28th or March 1st. Though that'd be kind of funny, because let's say you were 70 years old. Or maybe let's say a better number. Let's say 80. If you were 80, you'd theoretically be 20 years old. Not exactly, obviously, but from in actual times that your birthday has theoretically occurred, you'd be 20 years old at 80 years old. Another Anu. Honestly, we've been doing pretty good tonight. We got a full Anu upgraded. We got a full Nisha upgraded. Got a tribute ready. Let's go run more and more down. Oh, where even is our one more? Mookram Woods, welcome. Let's go take this one out. Are we tasks at work, friends? I guess technically. To some degree. Though I've never actually met up with any of you, oddly enough, other than Defiant. Out of anyone I've ever met through YouTube, Defiant is the only person I've actually seen in person. Which is kind of funny. At least specifically from this channel, anyways. Also, it took me a while to Red Lobster. It's really good. Actually, that's the only time I had Red Lobster in like the last decade, now that I think about it. Maybe not last decade, but last several years. Actually, is it last decade? Now that I think about it. Might actually be the last decade. Because since college, I've never really had it. Like, since before college. Because in college, I couldn't afford it. And then after college, I wasn't really bothering to eat there. So yeah, it has almost been a decade prior to then. Their lobster biscuit is just as good as ever. Not the best lobster biscuit I've ever had, but if you're looking for one, it's a good location. Assuming a Red Lobster near you isn't awful. Because I know for whatever reason, Olive Gardens are so horrible in this area. Like, you go to an Olive Garden in New Jersey, it feels like a 5-star restaurant. You go to an Olive Garden in my area, it's barely even, like, considered food. Like, I'm not sure how they're not sued by the FDA. Like, I'm not sure how what they serve is even qualified as food. Or as edible. It's such a weird difference. One would think I've met Isabel. She's in New York. I'm pretty much never in New York for any reason. The last time I was in New York, I think was with a friend near the end of elementary school. Which means the last time I would have been in New York, I was either 11 or 12. Oh wait, there was one field trip in high school. Wait, was that New York? I don't remember. No, it was in the Washington State area. I don't think we actually went to New York. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the last time I went to New York, I think it was 11 or 12 years old. This is the last time I've been in New York. Which is weird because I used to be in the state next to New York. Even just several years ago. I just never really traveled there. So the bus station I would normally... Hey, another Nisha! Wow, nice. The bus station I used to go to did have a way to get there. Like, there was a one-way trip. Or not one-way trip, but, you know, you can get either way. But, there's, like, a trip directly there to New York. Because a lot of people did that because it was way cheaper. Even though New Jersey's not the cheapest place to live. It's generally cheaper to live in New Jersey and commute to New York than it is to live in New York. So a lot of people would live in New Jersey, where it's still kind of expensive, but less expensive than New York, than just try to commute to New York every single day. And I would actually see a lot of them because my college I was going to was, like, not, like, super close to it, but the transit for it had, like, a direct line to New York. So a lot of people were there to get there. So you got to see a lot of New Yorkers in Jersey. Isabel. That's funny. Yeah, I could do that. I know, we should plan to meet up at some point. I don't see why not. I don't really ever go to any conventions or anything, so it's hard to, like, mass meet viewers. Because I've never been much a convention goer. And by not much of a convention goer, I mean I've literally never gone. They've always just seemed like a waste of money to me. Like, I know some people have the money to spend on those kind of hobbies. But, it is not cheap. To, like, pay for all of your commute, all of your, like, lodging for that time, all the food, because you're probably eating out every single day while you're there. Probably some souvenir stuff while you're doing it all. Like, you're talking for an average convention, like, upwards of $1,000 between everything. It's not cheap. And that's within, like, a few day period, too. It's not even like a week or weeks. Like, literally a 3-day period, you can spend like $1,000. Very pricey. But does anyone else have any other questions? Anything else you want to go over? Because after this fight, I think we're going to call it a wrap. Get some real Tex-Mix? No. Tex-Mix is poison. Also, even if it didn't have the nuts, I don't understand the appeal of everything that's even in Tex-Mix. It just seems like such a weird combination. Also, gosh, we've been actually doing kind of good on Anders and Nishas tonight. Even this whole last week, it hasn't been that bad. I'll take it, though. That's what we're hunting for. Anyways, guys. I think we're going to call it here for now. We'll be back tomorrow night, though. We have the class event for the Warlord, which is a pretty average one. Nothing too special with that. This Friday, we unfortunately have unreworked Arena. So we're probably going to be pretty much skipping out. Might throw a few battles here and there. But yeah, it's probably going to be token grinding week. And so far, it's been going pretty good. Good time to catch up on token grinding, as we've been neglecting it a little bit lately. But if nothing else, we're getting closer to maxing out every single troop in the game. One step at a time. We are getting there. Oh, so gosh, look at how few Yasmins we have. But it's mostly because I'm trying to upgrade every rare in the game right now. And in doing so, you know, we're consuming them at a very high rate because we're trying to upgrade them all. And we have like 0. Like, look at the difference. Like 135, 8, 14. Quite the difference. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for stopping by as always. Greatly appreciated. We'll be back tomorrow. Same time as always. You guys know the drill. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. Have a wonderful week. Catch you guys soon. Thanks for stopping by. And goodbye, everyone.